At MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the say, Sam off. Smith. Shoot.
Off the play fake. Jones. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Topper! Hey, Zoo!
Off play action. Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, plant. 61, matchbox, lights.
I'm coming after you. Check 50, check 50.
General West. Big grip.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Allen here on the screen. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Hey, Delta.
Mark 55, Mark 55.
Ready? Set, go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Check 31, check 31. Check.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Get it.
Throwing Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. And the season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Following allowing the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Alpha.
Now Jones. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
We want it. Come in my world. 49, check 49, check 49.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Mike 5.
Jones now operating from the gun. He's got the rookie, Darius Slayton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Rosas' kick is good. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is. And was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Cousins. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Deone Bucannon. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take rush coming, and he's taken down. Everson Griffen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Everson Griffen able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Ready?
Here's Jones, throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, first and 10.
Protein spill.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Cousins gives way to Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Vikings nothing.
In your face.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. He can't
On third down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Cousins. And a pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Under 10. Watch out.
On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns.
Switch gears. Show it up. Do. Check. Line out. Check the crowd. Whip.
They run again on first down. Cook. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Gun. Watch the distance.
I got this.
To throw is Cousins. And And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal.
Let's get it.
They come out here in the eye. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Check 43. Check. Wide.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what back has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Gallman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Come. Defense.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
You better be afraid of me. You better be.
Go.
Off the play fake. Jones. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the slack.
Get it.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
6-6. Pull it high.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it. I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
A first down throw for Cousins. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On first down, it's Allen. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Good track, good track.
Twist on travel. Ready to go. Fire.
On second down, it's Allen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They come out here in the eye. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Hey.
Now a give, right side. Allen. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready. 61. Matchbox lights. Hey, orbit.
Check back 40. Check back 40. Let's go.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Here's Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gets...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. From the 38, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Viking. First down.
And the Vikings first down.
To Hunt! 180! 29.
He don't know no better. 25. Check 23.
48.
Check.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Wait, to Hunt!
Cousins now to throw on first down. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
First down, Vikings.
And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Mike 29. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Cousins on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
X3, 218, chopper.
29 is Mike 29. I got it.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Hey, check 24. Check
Blue draw Corson.
99. Check 99. Check 3. Check 3.
Yellow. Gun. Hey, 382, last 50.
Cook following the penalty. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Switch it. He's checking.
Listen to me. Through.
Watch twist.
They'll run for it with Cook. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your
anyone. It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Makes the score Vikings 10, Giants 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Protein spill.
Jones Off the play fake. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
All day. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Push the mic right here. Little Mike Force.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Mike 29. Get ready.
Check 52. Check.
Throw. What's the distance?
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A 10th carry of the game for Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch the twist.
Cook. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I got one. Slam.
Greystone travel.
Mike 40.
Clear.
Let's get out.
5.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Jones. Off play action. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, high 7. We own them. Now go. 54. Ready?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards and a giant first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Topper! 2.
This is Gallman. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Watch the curl. Joker.
They'll run again here with Gallman. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Go!
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
I'm 61. Matchbox lights. Go.
Here's Gallman, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
He's going. We got double up. Hey, Steeler.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Kill.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Ready, ready. 30 base. We ain't giving up nothing today. Get it.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Down. 18 Gator.
Let's go, defense. Out of time. It's out of time.
They'll run on 1st down. Allen. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
You ready?
55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Hey, check Mike. Check Mike. Watch 55.
Right. Come down.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. Allen here on the screen. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Check. Check. Check.
Recon. 132 fighter.
Check 55. Mike. All day, just like that, just like that. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, man.
Ready?
They'll run for it. This is Allen. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, Ball security paramount. They turn the ball over. Terrible.
Gun.
Don't be scared of it.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Watch twist. Check 37. Check 37. Check 13. Check 13.
Check 26. Check 26. Dudes.
Protein spill. Two.
Back near the goal line, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
29 is Mike 29. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 29 is Mike 29.
To throw, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the screen.
Pilot 64. Weak.
Change the creeping. Safety's creeping.
SOS.
Five.
50.
Ready.
Here we go, D.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Yeah.
Shoot.
Throwing on first down, Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Stop your whining.
Jones off the play fake. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Let's go.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
QB's trash. Let's go. Check hot route.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Watch the safety creep.
80 weapon.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 30.
Smooth.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
So that'll back him up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Jones now. Off play action. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, Cousins, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On 2nd down, Cook. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go.
Hey, Ken.
47.
Hey, Ken.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here. Shortly at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You got tape. You got tape. You got tape.
Hey, Ringo, 48.
First down. Here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch two. Out.
Greystone, travel.
Wide, get wide.
Give to Cook out of the gun. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Gun. Zebra.
Check, 47. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Gun.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Gun.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Yo.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 47.
Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Topper.
Shift.
Hey, can. Black.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them finish this one off, I think I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Minnesota, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.